Hi guys, good morning and welcome to a new week. Today's lesson is going to be about multiplying a mixed number by a whole number. So there's two methods. I'm going to show you both. And again, you could do it whichever way you like better. So as an example, let's say you're multiplying 2 times 1 1/2. Some people think that you just multiply 2 times 1 and then bring the fraction over here. That is not right. That is not how you do it. That is not correct. So there are two methods for doing it. The first method is you can change the 1 1/2 to an improper fraction, which we've learned how to do. Remember the little dance? Denominator times whole number plus numerator. So that would be rewritten as 2 times 3 halves. And then you multiply like we learned. We multiply the 2 times the 3, and we keep the denominator 2. And then 6 halves changes back to 3. So that's the first way, changing to an improper fraction. I'm going to show you another one, that same method. Let's do one that's not going to divide evenly. So how about if you're multiplying 3 1/4 times 3? Mixed number times whole number. So again, we're going to change the 3 1/4 by multiplying denominator times whole number plus numerator, 13/4 times 3. So 13 times 3 is 39. And if you don't know that by heart, you can figure that out. And you bring the 4 over. 39 divided by 4. Again, if you don't know by heart, you can bring it over. But 4 goes into 39 9 times. 9 times 4 is 36. And we are left with 3/4. So 3 1/4 times 3 would be 9 3/4. Okay, so that's method 1. We change the mixed number to an improper fraction, and then we multiply. I'm now going to show you the same two examples, but using the other method. So the first thing that we did was 2 times 1 1/2. For the second method, we have to remember that 1 1/2 is 1 plus 1/2. We talked about that before, okay? So we write that as 1 plus 1/2, and then we can use the distributive property, which means you can multiply 2 times 1, and then you can multiply 2 times 1/2, and you can add them together. So 2 times 1 is 2, and 2 times 1/2 is 2 halves, or 1, and you still get the same answer of 3. Okay? Now I'm going to show you the other example, the same one we did before, but using the distributive property method. So I think it was 3 1/4 times 3. And the order doesn't matter, right? But this is the way it was. So 3 1/4 is 3 plus 1/4. So all I'm doing is writing it out in parentheses, and then I'm going to distribute, which means I'm going to multiply 3 times 3. I'm going to get 9. And multiply 1/4 times 3. I'm going to get 3/4. And my answer is 9 3/4. So you can literally do this either way. You can mix and match. You could do it any way you want to do it. Just remember, you can't just multiply the whole number and drag the fraction over. That doesn't work. You either have to multiply the whole number and the fraction separately, or you have to change the mixed number into an improper fraction and then multiply. Now, you're going to complete, and this is on Classroom, but I'm just going to say it anyway. You can look through the examples on pages, sorry, let me erase this because there's not enough room. You can look through the examples in the book on pages 475 through 478. But we're not doing any of those pages as your work. So you can look through those to help you, or you can watch the video again. What I'd like you to complete and upload to me, so this is just for you to study. The work that I need you to do for me is page 479, numbers 1 to 6, and then page 480, the whole page. Complete those and upload them to me by the end of today. Also, there are some people who did not do the math quiz on Friday. If you did not do the math quiz, it's on option C right now as a 0, as missing. So please go on the Google form and complete the math quiz and submit it. I need to get a grade for you. Good luck. Write any comments if you have any questions, and I'll talk to you guys later.